know what? I think I picked the most windiest day to come out here and test out this Mavic Air with this iPad Air 2 that I have here. What's up, everybody out there in television land and the internet? Michael Hurdle here from the Michael Hurdle Production Studio, helping you render your imagination when it comes to video production, 3D animation, and visual effects on a small or no budget at all. So if you look at my other videos, I've been using the iPhone 6 with this Mavic Air. I've been having a lot of glitch problems. I've been having a lot of transmission issues. I've been having a lot of hard to process problems or issues. And the funny thing about it is when I use this iPhone 6 with my Phantom 4 Pro, I had no issues at all. Actually, I had the exact same problems with the Samsung Galaxy phone that I had, but that's an old Galaxy. But I really want to take this drone out for a spin. It's a really windy day. I just want to see how it works with this iPad Air 2. Unfortunately, I do not have a holder for the iPad Air 2 that will fit the DJI Mavic Air controller. Let me put this bad boy down. I had it in my hand right now because it was so windy, all the little bit of sand was kicking up and hitting the lens, and you don't want that to happen. So let me put this down and do some bootleg nonsense and see if I can hold this tablet at the same time and fly the drone. Today's mission is to see if I can fly this drone with this iPad Air 2, and if it doesn't have any glitchy screen or any loss of range or whatever the case may be, then I don't have to take this back to DJI. Because the last time I went to IKEA in Red Hook, if you've seen that video, you should go take a look at it. The drone went berserk. I personally think there's a couple of reasons why that happened. It was because, number one, I didn't calibrate it flat on the ground. I gotta admit, I calibrated it on some type of brick structure, and it was high up, but it was flat. I don't know if that threw off the calibration, because as I'm looking at the video, I said to myself, there's got to be a reason why this drone went berserk, because right after the calibration, it went crazy. So today, I'm going to see if it does the same thing here. Let's go into the DJI 4Go app. What I'm going to do now is, let me see what the gimbal motor overload. That's crazy. I've been having tons of problems with this Mavic Air, and I don't want any more of these problems. I want to use this drone for what I bought it for, and that's to fly it around, be stealthy, get my shots, be out. I don't want to take 100 years setting up shop, you know what I'm saying? So that's very important to me. All the sand accumulated on the drone. I'm going to check the home point one more time. Make sure the home point is updated. I'm going to start this bad boy up.
Take off.
I try to start this drone up, and just because the sand was blowing in it, that it's making all the gears hard to turn. When it comes to this DJI Mavic Air, sand is not its friend. Let's just hope that this drone does not get damaged. You see, and the thing about it is I don't want to take this drone and put this thing up on something to take off. So, all right, let's put it back down and see what happens.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
That's crazy. You heard how that thing was acting just now? It had sand in it. Look, check this out. Look at that. And I kid you not, the sand was causing it to act strange. Still flies properly, but the gimbal is not doing what it's supposed to do. As you can see, the gimbal is shaky, so something's wrong with the gimbal. Let's bring this bad boy back and land it. All right, so hold up. Let's fast forward a little bit. This is the next day. I'm back on the beach. It's not as windy as it was yesterday. I got some really good shots today. Let me tell you what really originally happened. Now that I looked at the whole video and saw what happened, it was a very windy day on the beach. I put the Mavic Air on the placement mat on the beach, and I just left it there so I can set up my camera equipment. While my camera equipment was getting set up, it was so windy, like it is now, well, not as bad, that dust and sand was blowing everywhere. Every inch of that got covered with sand. I'm sorry, it's a little bootleg, but it's better than having the wind blow. Every inch got covered with sand, and that's why the motors couldn't spin. I spent about 3 hours after I left compressed air spraying the entire drone. I started it up. It actually worked okay. I was not as mad as I was before. I actually took it out for some flights today. I am having a little bit of gimbal calibration error, and I don't think there's any sand in the gimbal, in the camera. So I don't know. I think I just may have to send this drone back to DJI. I've been having some fun with it, but I have a feeling there's just something wrong with this drone. This drone came out the box like that. You would think it was because of all the wear and tear that the elements put on it, but it's not. I think it came out like that. So I might call DJI tomorrow, or the company I bought the drone from, and see what they say. If they say that we can return it, I will return it. And I'm going to probably have to say I'll either wait for a new introduction to a new drone this summer from DJI. I heard rumors. Or I might just go get the Mavic Pro Platinum, because I like OcuSync. If you don't have OcuSync, you assed out. Because if you want to take your drone far, or not even far, just a good distance safely, and know that you can see the screen accurately, I would say get a drone with OcuSync. The Wi-Fi signal on this is not really that great. It's good for certain areas where there's not that many towers, but not for everyday person like me. So I'll keep you guys posted. My name is Michael Hurdle from the Michael Hurdle Production Studios, rendering your imagination. I'm sorry for covering this microphone, but I don't want that wind to blow on here. That's why. So that's my story, guys. And I'll talk to you guys the next time I do a video.